Good morning. Today we are going to discuss ZENER diode. So I think for the last class we have discussed about the PN junction devices. In that first topic is PN diode. So I think you all recall what are the informations we are discussed. What is PN junction diode? What is forward and reverse bias? The diode conduct in reverse direction or in forward direction. Where do we require voltage regulations? All those things we are discussed in the last class. And I think in the last video we have discussed what is PN junction diode. If you are connecting both P-type material and N-type material, it can be called as the PN junction diode. Forward bias means P-type material connected to the positive terminal of the battery and N-type material connected to the negative terminal of the battery. It is called as the forward bias. So reverse bias means P-type material lead is connected to the negative of battery and the N-type material lead is connected to the positive terminal of the battery is called as the reverse bias. Definitely the reverse bias in reverse bias condition the PN diode will not work. So voltage regulation means the voltage across the diode, irrespective of the voltage, it will be constant. We can use for the different type of applications. So definitely we need a voltage regulations. So based on this, we are going to discuss ZENER diode. So here I have shown the diagram that is ZENER diode in lab. If you are going to ask in the lab, the diode will be like this only. So there is the 3/4 of color is orange and 1/4 of color is black. The black is called as the cathode and 3/4 of the orange color is called as the anode. So how to draw the symbol means, so already you are how to draw the symbol for a PN junction diode. It is the anode is in the triangle shape and cathode in the line. So instead of that we have to draw the Z-shaped line is called as the cathode in ZENER diode. And what is the difference between that is ZENER diode and PN junction diode is? So we know that PN junction diode is work only in the forward direction, but in the ZENER diode it can be work in both forward and reverse bias. So how it is possible? So the possible is called as the if you are doping heavily for the PN junction diode, it can works in the reverse condition also. And also the semiconductor allows current flow in both direction, that is in forward direction also in the reverse direction. And based on this we can collect the voltage in the output of the voltage is constant. So that is irrespective of the applied voltage. If you are applying more than the voltage also, it can give a base of the base voltages. For example, 6.1 or 6.2 or 11 voltage is 11 voltage will be given if you are applying more than 12 volts in the battery. That we called as the regulation. So always the ZENER diode called as the voltage regulator. So let's see the construction. So already we are discussing the PN junction diode and there is the P material and N material. In P material there is the majority of holes are the majority carriers are holes and minority carriers are electrons. And in N type material there is a majority carriers are electrons and minority carriers are holes. So the in diagram there is the whole of red colors is called as the whole holes and fully filled with the red color is called as the electrons. So if you are applying bias, already we are discussing the same points also. Here it is applied for the ZENER diode. That is as a, if you are selecting the material germanium or silicon, the germanium voltage is breakdown voltage is 0.7 volt and the germanium for silicon for 0.7 and germanium for 0.3 volt. So more than that we are applying the voltage, the reverse forward bias and reverse bias will be working. And the voltage regulator, how it is working, that is the battery is connected to the through the resistor, the negative of the terminal and the negative is connected to the positive of the terminal. It can be work in the reverse also. And Construction based, we are giving the that is V material total, and forward bias also it can be there. And this is the reverse bias breakdown voltage. There are two type of breakdown voltages there. One is Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown. So Zener breakdown is the sharp in the after some point it will be regulated, and we call it as the Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown. And we have to see in next lecture Zener breakdown and avalanche breakdown in briefly. Thank you all. I think for this video, that is in this lecture series, we are seeing the PN junction devices, and today we are discuss the Zener diode, how to draw the Zener diode, how to remember the Zener diode symbol, how to find the diode in the lab, and why it is working in reverse also. So all the points we have discussed. See you in the next class. Thank you.